Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is DJ Crossfade, and you're tuning into Gaming Heads TV. Today, we're going to discuss, finally, the best settings for Sony Vegas. The very first thing you're going to want to do is go over here, right-click that video preferences. If you have 8 gigabytes maximum, set this right here, dynamic RAM preview max, to around 3.5 because Sony Vegas could eat up your RAM. I have 16, so this is why I have it at 8.5. I also have other programs running in the background, so that is why I have it set that way. The more RAM you have, I've noticed in Sony Vegas at least, the more effects you're going to be able to use during your video editing, which is awesome. Now, I have this set to 60 frames per second, as you can see here, and there is a reason for that. I sometimes do some slow motion stuff, so I want greater control of that. So set that to 60 frames per second, so you can do so. On to pixel format. This is a big one. Set this to 8 byte because if you set it to 32, then the picture's going to look really dark when you upload it to YouTube. Always set this to best. Next, we're going to render settings. As you can see, I have a lot of settings right here, so I'm going to show you how I did that. Go to one of these. If you're on console, just go ahead, select 720p, and then copy everything else I do. Go to Customize. Now we're going to change a few things. This is going to be click pause right here. You'll notice what I changed. Variable bitrate, that's going to change to. If you are using NVIDIA, go ahead and switch this to CUDA. If you're using a AMD GPU, then switch this to OpenCL. Moving on to my favorite settings. We're going to go 1080p with it. And you can see I have it marked as Blu-ray. Now, show you why. So I have that marked, and that is 1920 by 1080. Obviously, as you can see, this is completely maxed out. Want that nice crispy 1080p for my long videos. That's set to CUDA. I maxed this out. I do have a lower setting for 1080p, and if you have a weaker PC, or you're just doing a really long video, then I would set it to 50,000. It'll still look as good, just not as good as, obviously that. But, when I'm doing 15-minute videos and I try doing this, it takes a whole day, so I set it to 50. And as we go through here, all I change is the resolution. This is a little higher than 4K actually. And I do use this for movie trailers. I want them to look really nice and sharp. Copy that. If you have a powerful enough PC. If you have an i7 or AMD 8-core, even better. Next, we're going to go to color settings. This is a very important thing. This works well. Ignore this, by the way. This works very well for Battlefield, so copy all this. Color curves is next. Now, I have this set for deadspace, so you're going to want to copy this right here. Copy that settings. And the way you go to the effects, as you click on that button right there, and you should find them in this area. Color corrector, color curves. Sharpen is the next one that we're going to go to. Set this to that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this helps you render that better quality that you want. Like, subscribe, add to favorites. May the power of the cheesecake donut be with you. This has been DJ Crossfade with Game Mode 5.